I have used Google Sheets so much in the past few years, probably thousands of hours I put into this program. And what I'm going to be showing you today is a spreadsheet that I made. It's available in the description, so you can check it out and really break it down if you're interested. One of the main things about the spreadsheet is that I created a tag system of basically example data. But without further ado, I'd like to get into what this video is all about. So this spreadsheet here, like I said, it's available in the description. You can download. There's a bunch of different tabs at the bottom. You see, I even color-coded them, something that you can do. But the main tab is this data tab you see at the bottom here. This is where I have the list of items right here and tags associated with each item, image links associated with each item, and then some random formulas that make the whole thing work. Feel free to put questions in the comment section. I'm going to break down the specific formulas and techniques that I used in this spreadsheet at the end of the video, so stay tuned if you're interested in the back-end stuff. But first, what I want to do is show you just how this system works and how you can use it and how you can work with the data. I'm using generic terms in it, so obviously you can fill it in with whatever you'd like. So first thing I'm going to do is show you how you can add an item. I can add something like computer. Okay, so I type it in there. Now, every time I add a tag, it actually adds itself to this drop down here. So computer is I'll say it's digital because it's a digital device. I can say it is, I don't know, hardware. And let me give it something. Let me check the tags that I already have. It's electric. Okay? So I'm going to go and show you some of the different ways that you can look at this data set, if you will. So in this tab right here, I can select a tag via a checkbox. So I'll check electric here, and it will show me all of the data items that have that associated tag. So if I click food, it will show me all of the items that have food as a tag. All right, and I can combine them. If I check food and electric, it'll include computer in the list. And I just noticed that I didn't alphabetize this, which annoys me, but I could have that be in alphabetical order. If you go to the next tab, you can call for the data based on this drop down here. So same idea. If I click on meat, it will show pork. I guess pork is the only one in the data set here that has meat as a tag. You can also list the data. So I have it listed two different ways. In this tab, it's listed horizontally in a couple of different rows, and then in the next tab, it's listed vertically in a couple of columns. And I can actually change the order of these different lists on this next tab called rank, where you can drag say if I wanted food at the top of the list or at the beginning of the list, I just drag that to the top. And that's one cool thing about Google Sheets. I'm not sure if you can do this in Excel, but you can just drag rows around. I think it's so cool, so helpful. And so now food is at the top. So if I go back to this, you see food is at the beginning and food is at the beginning. So this last tab right here is just some random formulas. And I just wanted to point out one final thing with conditional formatting. It's one of the coolest things that I use in Google Sheets, where based on certain criteria, you can color rows or columns or single cells or multiple cells, however you want to do it. I have it set up right here. When a checkbox is checked or ticked, the row colors yellow and black. So that's because of this conditional format right here. And I can change the colors easily over here. But anyway, I promised at the end of the video I would show you some of the more specifics in how this sheet works. And basically for the tags, I have the 4 columns that you put your tags in. I have those filter into one column right next to it. So column H is using the filter formula to consolidate and sort the four, whatever's in these 4 columns here. So whatever's in column H is then used as drop-down items back in the tag system. So it's kind of like a loop. And that's why when you type something in, I'll just type some gibberish here, it's filtered over here into the H column. And then when you drop down, you can see it there. That's how that works. And all of the data on this sheet itself, I have defined as a range. So I defined a range. It's called master data. And that's where I'm pulling from on the, the drop-down list here. I'm just querying that defined range with some conditions. For the bulleted lists, it's a little bit more complicated. So the 2 tabs where I have them listed in bullets, I first have all of the data from the master list go to this other tab where I'm basically just formatting it for bullets using the concatenate and text join formulas to clean it up, and I basically pull that back into the list, the listed view horizontal and listed view vertical. And finally, probably the most complicated part of this is the checkbox system here, where I'm checking off different tags and they show up on the bottom here. The way that works is I'm using the query formula that I talked about before, but it works with the checkboxes because I have this hidden section here. It's kind of a workaround where when I check a box, there's a corresponding cell down below it that basically just fills in what's in the cell above it. And the tags show listed here because I have different sections of defined ranges based on the terms that are sorted and filtered over here. So anyway, that's the gist. That's the nerdy part of this video, where I just wanted to show you basically how it works. Obviously, put questions that you have in the comments. I'm happy to explain more, and you can download it for yourself and see exactly how it works. And that's the way I learned, and that's why I'm providing the spreadsheet today. And I only learned how to use it because of other people on the internet. So I'm going to join that great club. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great day. Have a good one.